Okay, so good morning everybody. Welcome to another morning word. For those new to this is where I share a couple minute video, really just sharing from my own personal Bible study. Why? Because I genuinely wanted to see your life go to the next level. I wanted to see it go from here to here, because God gave us this promise. Each and every one of his children, they come to give you life and life more abundantly. Now, one of the ways that we get that, God says, is as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So if we can start to renew our mind and think like God, there is no valley that you can't come through, and there is no mountaintop that you can't reach, because there's nothing that is impossible for God, my friends, which means that there is nothing that is going to be impossible for you. I truly, truly believe that. Now, whatever I say to you today, please study it out for yourself. And if it resonates with you, if it makes sense to you, and God's really speaking to you, take action. Don't just listen to it, actually take action, because that's when you'll get the fruit of God's wisdom. So let's really get into this. We're going to be reading from the book of 2 Samuel chapter 10, and we're going to be reading from, apologies for this. We're going to be reading from chapter 7 verse 18, and it reads this. Then King David went in and sat before the Lord, and he said, "Who am I, O sovereign Lord? And what is my family, that you brought me this far, that you brought me this level of success?" I'm going to call this morning's word humility in success. Humility in success. Now, let's understand where David is coming from right now when he's talking about the level of success that had been placed at his feet. He was king of one of the most powerful nations at that time, the nation of Israel and Judah. You know, this was a shepherd boy. God had taken him from a shepherd to a king. Now, not only was he a king, he was well known all over the world. King David was well known all over the world. He was a great warrior, which means that he was, defeating armies left, right, and center, to the point where he could actually rest. The whole nation rested from their enemies. That's how great and powerful and successful they had been in war. Obviously, he had great wealth and great opportunities, all the things that were associated with the king, and he had this direct relationship with God. It was just the most amazing life. Now, when David surveyed all this, it could have got to his head like, yo, just look at me, I'm the man up in here, I play the harp, I'm a warrior, I'm a king, bowdy. But he never let it get to his head. He remained humble. And he went to God and said, "Who is it? Why me? I don't deserve all this. I'm just a shepherd boy." And he had incredibly humility, and he didn't allow the success to get to his head. And we can learn a lot from David in this scenario. For those of you who are finding great success right now, there's an opportunity for you to either boast and talk about how great you are, or be humble and say, do you know what? I am so lucky that I've been given these opportunities, been given this, avenues, been given these resources, been given this life, so I can be successful. So I'm going to ask you the question this morning. Does success make you humble or boastful? Does success this morning make you humble or boastful? Here's a lesson of the day. When success arrives, you have two choices. You can become incredibly humble, knowing that any success, you still need God behind it. Or some of you may even call it a pinch of luck. Anyone who's been truly successful, read the book by Malcolm Gladwell called The Outliners. It talks about how Bill Gates, it talks about Facebook, all these people, Mark Zuckerberg, have had to have an element of luck. They were in the right place at the right time to allow them to be successful. And if you listen to a lot of these individuals, they'll tell you that as much as their hard work and their passion and their drive, there was elements of luck. So they remain humble, realizing that they were born at the right time, born to the right family, happened to have opportunities to have the first computer where no one else had access, like Bill Gates, so they can still remain humble. And we must be like that, because all your success is not down to you. Because if you start to boast, it means that you don't understand how God had his hand in your life. Whether you call it luck, I call it God's intervention. All right. So here's the action of the day. Action of the day is this. Let humility rise as your success rises. Know we all need grace. All need God's favor to truly be successful. All of us need that element of luck. We'll call it God. All right. So God bless you. As we always say with Gen Hope, God's gift to us is life. What we do with that life is our gift back to God. Thanks for joining us. Please subscribe to Gen TV, where you get not only over 450 morning words, there is a wealth of content on there to take your life to the next level. Fitness, finances, general personal development. all that you could wish for. Real powerful content, so go on there, check it out, and be the best that you can be. I ask you one thing. I don't try to sell you anything, I just ask you for one thing. Please share this video with one person. Or even if you don't share the video, just share the methodology about what we've said. Somebody, if we can get more and more successful people to be humble and watch them rise in their humility, it will change the community. If we change the community, I believe that we will go on to change the world. God bless you. See you soon for another morning word. Bye.